but you already know. I hate myself when I let you let go. 'Cause I don't care what you said to me when you said you needed to breathe. And now I'm all alone. Where did you go? Where did you go? I'm all alone. Won't you come back home? I miss the way that you hold me. I miss the way that you feel. I miss the way that you touch me. So real. I miss the way that you
Welcome to Eagle Vision for Monday, November 11th, 2019. I'm Sarah, and today's top story highlights the big maroon-white basketball game coming this Wednesday during First Block. Tickets will be $3, and the day includes a three-point dunk contest. Tickets will only be sold today, tomorrow, and Wednesday morning. Tickets can be purchased in the Commons during all 4 lunches. Last Thursday, the basketball team came away with wins from DeSoto Central. Girls won 64-38 and boys won 54-49. This week, the teams will play Lake Cormorant here at home tomorrow night and Center Hill at Center Hill Friday night. Soccer teams will also be playing this week. Tomorrow, they will play at Byhalia, and Thursday, we will have a home game against South Panola. Today is Veterans Day. Here is a brief history of the holiday.
On the 11th hour of the 11th day of the 11th month of 1918, an armistice, or temporary cessation of hostilities, was declared between the Allied nations and Germany in the First World War, then known as the Great War. Commemorated as Armistice Day beginning the following year, November 11th became a legal federal holiday in the United States in 1938. In the aftermath of World War II and the Korean War, Armistice Day became Veterans Day, a holiday dedicated to American veterans of all wars. Though the Treaty of Versailles was signed in June of 1919, November 11th remained in the public imagination as the date that marked the end of the Great War. In November of 1919, U.S. President Woodrow Wilson proclaimed November 11th as the first commemoration of Armistice Day. The day's observation included parades and public gatherings, as well as a brief pause in business activities at 11 a.m. On November 11, 1921, an unidentified American soldier killed in the war was buried at Arlington National Cemetery in Washington, D.C. The U.S. Congress had declared the day a legal federal holiday in honor of all of those who participated in the war. On June 4, 1926, Congress passed a resolution that the recurring anniversary of November 11, 1918, should be commemorated with thanksgiving and prayer and exercises designed to perpetuate peace through goodwill and mutual understanding between nations, and that the President should issue an annual proclamation calling for the observance of Armistice Day. In 1968, Congress passed the Uniform Holidays Bill, which sought to ensure 3-day weekends for federal employees and encourage tourism and travel by celebrating 4 national holidays: Washington's birthday, Memorial Day, Veterans Day, and Columbus Day. Each of the holidays would be observed on Mondays. The observation of Veterans Day was set as the 4th Monday in October. The first Veterans Day under the new law was Monday, October 25, 1971. Confusion ensued as many states disapproved of this change and continued to observe the holiday on its original date. In 1975, after it became evident that the actual date of Veterans Day carried historical and patriotic significance to many Americans, President Gerald Ford signed a new law returning the observation of Veterans Day to November 11th beginning in 1978. If November 11th falls on a Saturday or Sunday, the federal government observes the holiday on the previous Friday or following Monday, respectively.
Eagle Vision has begun working on a new in-depth series highlighting our faculty here at Horn Lake. These segments are designed to be featured on our YouTube channel. However, we decided to show you one of the episodes here on Eagle Vision today. So, Coach, where did you grow up?
I grew up in Grenada, Mississippi. It's about an hour and 15 minutes south of here, straight down I-55.
Tell us about your years in high school.
High school, I did just about everything that I could. I played every sport they let me play and tried to play some that they wouldn't let me play. Took regular classes, a couple of honors classes and things like that, but I just liked sports, hanging out with friends, and doing whatever work I had to do to get through high school.
What was a pivotal moment in your teenage years?
Thought about this real hard when this came up. The only thing that I can think of really is, I think I was in 10th grade, time to get a job and start making a little money, right? Because I wanted, not because anybody was mad, I wanted to have a little money. So I went and applied for a job at Burger King. I got the job. My mom made me quit before I even started. She's like, "You're not working Burger King. I did that. I don't want you to have to do that. You can do something else." So I actually started cutting grass. And I started like 1 yard, 2 yards, pick up yards here and there. And I ended up, by the time I did it all the way through college, and by the time I got out of college, I built it up to the point where my dad, who also owns a business, just stayed and kept doing that. And I think just the work ethic I got from that, of being able to, work with your hands, go out, hard work and things like that, I think that really changed my path, in life.
Tell us about your college experience.
College was fun. I like college. I went to a junior college first, went to Holmes Community College, and then I went to Delta State. So I had the multiple different places there, just different things there with experiences. I took just about every class at Holmes Community College offered, and same thing when I got to Delta State. I took a whole bunch of classes. I like taking classes in college.
How did you choose the college that you attended?
Well, growing up in Grenada, there was a campus there that my mom actually taught at, the Holmes Community College in Grenada, and I just always knew that was where I was going to go, because if you made an ACT of 21 or above at the time, you could get free tuition. So I didn't have to pay for college, so I was like, well, if I don't have to pay, obviously this is where I'm going to go. Beyond that, I knew that if you got Phi Theta Kappa, which is a National Honor Society at junior colleges, if you got in that and you stayed there at Delta State, it would pay your full tuition at Delta State just for being in that honor society. So that's how I went from Holmes to Delta State. And also, Delta State was traditionally a teacher college, and so I thought that would be a good place to go.
How did you choose your future profession? What led you to become a teacher?
Well, I went through a bunch of different things before I finally decided on teaching, coaching. Honestly, I started out and it was like, all right, first year you're always thinking about, what do you want to do? What do you want to do? All right, so hey man, I want to be a lawyer or teaching coach. And so I went through that and had a friend try to take test to get into law school, and he failed, and I was like, well, I'm not going to do that anymore. So I changed, and I decided that I would be pharmacy, pre-pharm. So I was like, I'm going to do pharmacy, or I might teach and coach too. And it just got to a point where I had always deciding between two things, and one option was teach and coach, and one option was something that would probably make more money, but obviously not something that I was as interested in as teaching and coaching, because it was always there as an option.
What's something outside of school that you are passionate about?
Right now, mostly my family. I have a 3-year-old daughter, and I just spending time with her, doing things with her. That's really probably my biggest passion now. As time changes, your passions change. Earlier there would probably be something different, but at this point, I probably just spending time with my family.
Tell us something that you always dreamt about doing, something on your bucket list.
I thought about this hard. I think bucket list thing, I've always wanted to take a hunting trip somewhere, whether it be going to Kansas to deer hunt or a duck hunt in Argentina, something like that. I think would be really cool and interesting to be able to do.
What's something students might not know about you?
I don't know. I'm pretty open with everybody that I come to meet. I don't really, I'm open about everything I do. We talk about my kids and my wife and stuff in class. I don't know. I've thought really hard about that, and I can't think of anything that I just haven't told people.
What's something you love about this school?
I don't know if there's anything that I don't. I've been here this is my 13th year, and I love the kids at this school. I give a lot of them a hard time, and they know that, but I just love the relationships I've been able to build with the kids here at this school. And being here for a long time, I've been able to see kids that have come through here, see where they started, and then see them now as adults, and what they're doing with their lives. And that's just part of what I love about the school, is seeing kids how they come in as 9th graders, and we've got this me against the world mentality, and being able to work with the kids here and just see how their life changes and improves as they go through.
It's now time for today's birthdays. Happy birthday to Tyrell Kershaw, Shakira Maples, Jordan Mumford, Detarius Riley, Owen Ross, and Taylor Simpson. Happy birthday! It's now time for today's announcements. Pay attention, we're moving fast. We have lots of video content that you don't get to see on the show. Head to hornlakehigh.com, click on the subscribe link to get a full access of our YouTube library. Seniors, it's time to start submitting pictures and videos to EVTV for this spring's senior video. You can submit pictures and videos from past years, as well as pictures of you and your classmates hanging out this year. Teachers, please allow seniors to pull out their phones and send us pictures right now. You can send your pictures to hornlaketv@gmail.com. That's it for today's episode here at Horn Lake. We are better students, always growing and expecting more. Stay tuned for your lunch pennies and athletic schedules. We'll see you here tomorrow. Have a fantastic day.
I would yell, but you already know. I hate myself when I let you let go. 'Cause I don't care what you said to me when you said you needed to breathe. And now I'm all alone. Where did you go? Where did you go? I'm all alone. Won't you come back home? I miss the way that you hold me. I miss the way that you feel. I miss the way that you touch me. So real. I miss the way that you hold me. I miss the way that you feel. I miss the way that you touch me. So real. Miss the way. Hey. So real. Oh yeah. Broke me down, baby, too many times. You just ain't fair, and I still don't know why. And now I'm all alone. Where did you go? Where did you go? I'm all alone. Won't you come back home? I miss the way that you hold me. I miss the way that you feel. I miss the way that you touch me. So real. I miss the way that you hold me. I miss the way that you feel. I miss the way that you touch me. So real. So real.